opening contest is scheduled for one fall. It is a triple threat match for the MCW Tag Team Championships. Introducing first.
Here we go, Nims. The Sunday showcase is underway. We're getting our first look here in the Thornbury Theatre at Strong 94.
Yeah, JJ, Avery and Renegade, they have built themselves a bit of a reputation up north in Queensland as one of the most dominant stables, part of the bigger Strong 94 collective. And are looking to make an impact here in the Thornbury Theatre. The Renegade in trunks and JJ Avery in tights.
JXT and Fox, two veterans of the game, two champions. They are the OPW Tag Team Champions.
Yeah, now those titles are not on the line today. These are just for the MCW Tag Team Championships. But Fox and JT, they won those titles at OPW Base Brawl at the start of the year and have held them ever since.
Massive opportunity for these two guys to pick up another set of tag team titles.
The champions.
You know, maybe we're a little bit biased regularly calling the action for Melbourne City Wrestling, but for my money, Nims, this is the best tag team in the country, the Water Rapids.
Mitch Waterman and Ryan Rapid coming off a big win against the Dropouts at MCW New Horizons last month. One of the most high-octane, high-flying superstar tag teams you will ever see. Mitch Waterman, of course, a very credentialed tag team wrestler. Made the PWI 500 as part of the Brat Pack and the only five-time MCW World Tag Team Champion and a former World Champion too.
One of the best this promotion has ever produced, being MCW, and of course, he's passed on so much knowledge to Ryan Rapid. They've become an incredible unit.
Introducing first the challengers opposite me to my right, hailing from Queensland, is the team of JJ Avery and Renegade Strong 94.
Great ovation for these.
Introducing now the challengers to my left. They are the current OPW Tag Team Champions. This is the team of Fox and the J-Stick JXT. They are Blacklisted. And their opponents, They are the reigning, defending MCW Tag Team Champions, Mitch Waterman, Ryan Rapid. They are Water Rapids.
Water Rapids with the home field advantage. You can hear the crowd. They have grown to love this team. But they're putting it all on the line. Their titles are on the line. The MCW Tag Team Championships up for grabs. We see our senior referee, Edwin Lay, showing all the competitors what this match is about. I feel like JXT and Fox Nims, they're in a can't-lose situation in a way.
Absolutely.
Their belts aren't on the line, but they've got the opportunity to add to their collection.
Blacklisted, JXT and Fox have been a tag team for years now, so both of them know each other quite intimately.
And the wild cards, of course, strong at 94.
Yeah, you're right there, Simon. It's a definite home field advantage for the Water Rapids. JXT and Waterman lock up.
Someone telling JXT he isn't welcome here. But of course, JXT has been under the bright lights of the Thornbury Theatre before.
Absolutely, very credentialed here in MCW.
This is what makes a triple threat tag team match so unique. You got to watch your back at all times. Tags illegal between all competitors. Renegade getting a blind tag from JXT. He's in the ring now with Waterman.
Renegade shoots Waterman into the ropes.
Wow, look how quick Renegade is. Matching speed with Waterman.
Pound for pound, toe for toe. Look at the agility of Renegade. Strong 94 looking to make an impact, and a drop kick does just that.
Kick the teeth out of Waterman's head, it looked like.
Very good, Mitch Waterman. I like that. Very good.
Waterman just takes out JXT. Oh, and what a... Renegade looks to capitalize.
Oh, I don't think Renegade noticed, but Fox getting
tags
a blind
himself
tag.
in. And Fox just taking out.
Of course, Fox, the big rig, he is the powerhouse in this match. He's got the size advantage, but again, another blind tag. The action
Avery.
so hard to keep up with.
Avery, rapid goes aerial.
Sometimes these matches, you get the strange bedfellows. JJ Avery, Ryan Rapid taking out the competition. But again, this is what it's about. They're still going to have to compete against each other. Oh, Ryan Rapid, impressed.
Got to hand to the gumption on JJ Avery there. For a bloke that is literally having his first time in the Thornbury Theatre against two well-credentialed tag teams. He's like an old pro. And he's taken down by an old pro in Ryan Rapid.
Sounds strange to say because Ryan Rapid is a young man. But again, like he said, he's the vet in this situation. Oh.
Back elbow on Avery. Oh, look at that. The teamwork of Strong 94.
That was incredible. Wise beyond there. He is a strong 94. And in a way, they've got that advantage of not being regulars here in Melbourne, here in Victoria. Harder to scout. Everything so fresh from this team.
Strong 94, well, this is their first time here inside the Thornbury Theatre in an MCW ring. They have ventured outside of Queensland before. Been a part of PWA in Sydney. So they look to just be expanding their reach.
Are they old enough to travel alone? Do they need a chaperone?
You've got to get out of the corner, right? You've got to get out.
I think they find ways. As Renegade with a snap suplex on Ryan Rapid goes for the cover.
A lot of power from Renegade there. I'm very impressed by Strong 94, the team we're getting the chance to see in person for the first time for me and you, Nims, and they are looking great so far.
The way that Avery and Renegade combine is just so flawless. The big knees to Ryan Rapid, and there goes Renegade for a big splash. And Rapid kicks out.
And look at him, barely broken a sweat. I think Avery is chewing gum right now. The calm of the nerves from this team, it is incredible.
Rapid doing his absolute best to try and get to his tag team partner, Mitch Waterman, in the corner. And just look at the way that Strong 94 have just cut the ring in half.
It's classic tag team wrestling. These guys, so impressive, Strong 94. And what a shock that'd be if they could pick up the MCW Tag Team Championships.
I like the no fear attitude there in Renegade.
And that's it, no fear, no nerves it seems.
And look at the ring presence as well. He knew that Rapid was heading towards Blacklisted and they could have tagged themselves in, but he wanted to keep working at Ryan Rapid.
So good to see. This is the future of professional wrestling in this country. And that's why today's show is so special, the Sunday Showcase. We thank you for joining us. And of course, thanks to Oceania Pro Wrestling and Melbourne City Wrestling for putting on such a unique event here for all the fans. Oh my God!
Ryan Rapid tries to get the momentum back on his side for the Water Rapids as he tags Waterman. Waterman in like a house on fire. Big clothesline to Avery. Another one on Renegade. Takes out JXT for good measure as well.
Waterman, he's had time to recover. Oh my God! That sling blade into an incidental DDT.
JXT with a big super kick.
JXT, he's got what done before, a former Inter-Commonwealth champion here in MCW, a ballroom brawl winner.
Yeah, he's definitely done it on the big stage.
So knowledgeable as well, of course. The relentless school of pro wrestling, which JXT has helped produce so many talents in this country. Along with Fox.
Ryan Rapid out of nowhere with a huge cutter off the stage.
Never ceases to amaze, a cutter from the heavens, but oh! Black hole slam from Fox. Shuts that down quick. Big satellite DDT from Waterman.
There's absolute chaos in the ring.
It's Strong 94, they've got the advantage, this incredible young team.
Strong 94 standing tall. And JJ Avery, he's the master of the double foot stomp from the top rope.
Trying to get JXT down with that double super kick. Ooh, high and low there.
And Fox just breaks up the pin.
Chaos to kick things off at the Sunday Showcase.
Look at the power of Blacklisted, and Rapid has just tagged himself in.
I don't think Blacklisted saw it. Oh, you can see referee Edwin Lake trying to tell them they're not legal anymore.
And the Rapids just take out Blacklisted. Avery's getting set up.
The MCW champs. They've got JJ Avery in their sights where they want him. Waterman with the moonsault. Rapid 450.
MCW Tag Team Champions, the Water Rapids.
In 295-day reign of the Water Rapids continues here at MCW, but boy oh boy did Strong 94 put on a first impression here in the Thornbury Theatre.
Absolutely breathtaking action here at the Sunday Showcase. Water Rapids still your MCW champs. Blacklisted, of course, they continue to be the OPW Tag Team Champions. But credit to Strong 94, what a showing. That's what this show is about, giving opportunities, and they definitely should be seen again here at MCW and OPW.
I don't think it'll be too long before we see Strong 94 back here. And I'll tell you what, Simon, this has been the entire premise of the Sunday Showcase, to get these up-and-coming talents onto the card. And Strong 94, I don't care what you say about them, they've got, maybe it's the youth that they've just don't know what to expect. They just go at it, but they did a great job. And Strong 94, let's hope this is not the last time we see you here in that MCW ring.
But for now, let's take it back to the ring to the great Lindsay Howard.
All right, Thornbury, what a way to kick off the night that was. The action is going to continue here as we get ready for our second match, which is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first. Hailing from Fern Tree Gully, he is chaotic evil, Murdoch!
Well, this is exciting then. It's getting a chance to see Murdoch here in the Thornbury Theatre. And normally we try and do some prep, we try and talk to the talent, get a sense of what they're thinking. We could not get a word with Murdoch. This guy didn't want to be approached. He has a screw or two loose, that's for sure.
A screw or two loose? Look at the man, he's unhinged. I don't know if you wanted to talk to him before the show, but I sure as hell didn't.
And his opponent. Strutting down to the ring from Adelaide. This is the greatest wrestler that Stevie Wonder has ever seen. He is Zaria's favorite wrestler. Official ego, Matt Hayter.
And Matt Hayter, every time we try and talk to him, he just talks about himself, which is fair enough. It is a very interesting topic.
He's oozing haterade out of him. Look at him.
Dripping onto the lens, dripping with charisma. Dripping with ego is Matt Hayter.
Matt Hayter with more than a decade of experience under his belt. A former three-time Riot City Wrestling champion. Simon, the best thing about the Sunday Showcase is we're going to see ourselves a clash of styles here. We know the pizzazz. MCW fans would know Matt Hayter as the guy that just seems to live in his own mind and everything's all about him. But how do you play mind games with someone like Murdoch, who's just a rabid pit bull?
Exactly. You can't play mind games with someone who might not have much of a mind. It's trying to play soccer without a soccer ball, it seems.
Murdoch only has one thing in his sights, and that is punch, kill, destroy.
I don't know if we've ever seen Matt Hayter this hesitant before.
Matt Hayter normally goes into a match.
He said, be quiet.
Oh, it's Matt Hayter. To be quiet, just Matt Hayter.
Beautiful side headlock to start things off. Oh.
Can't slow down Murdoch, but he's doing his absolute best at the moment. Matt Hayter trying the See what I mean? This is the unhingedness of Murdoch here.
Hayter maybe doing the right thing, trying to take it back to basics. Some classic professional wrestling, some technique. Oh my God.
Classic professional wrestling does not work on Murdoch. Look at the way he's just powering out.
Just brute force, just elbows in the corner. Chaotic evil, Murdoch. Running up kick, oh, I think he's setting up. Big cannonball.
Devastating cannonball. That is the signature move of Murdoch, but Hayter just gets out of the way there.
Hayter knows that. Might love himself, but he does do the homework. He's seen what Murdoch's about.
I mentioned as part of the Sunday showcase, we're seeing talent from around Australia that we might not see in the Thornbury Theatre, and Matt Hayter is someone that has, as I said, a staple of Right City Wrestling in Adelaide, but he has wrestled PWA in Sydney, Slam Pro Wrestling in Canberra, EPW in Perth.
Oh my God, Murdoch.
What on earth?
It's rising from the grave.
The game plan from Murdoch. What is the game plan here? Whatever it is, it's definitely rattled Matt Hayter.
I don't think Hayter can get on top of Murdoch so far. He's going to have to use every trick from that extensive playbook.
So, I mean, the thing we need to remember too about Matt Hayter is it doesn't matter who his opponent is. He will play his same games.
Which he just did.
But it's not getting the same reaction that it normally gets.
I think Murdoch liked that more than most people normally do.
Murdoch says, bring it on, and knocks him out with a massive headbutt.
Oh, Murdoch close to a victory there, just using his own body as a weapon, Nims, throwing caution to the wind. Smash mouth style from Murdoch. Oh, here we go, he's going to the well again, thinking cannonball.
No, Hayter once again dodges out of the way. Oh, big clothesline knocks Murdoch off his feet. What a move by Matt Hayter. Goes for the cover and Murdoch kicks out. It's another thing with Murdoch too. It's going to take more than just simple wrestling moves to knock him down.
He might not know his own limits. He might be hurt, but he's still going to try and push through, try and kick out.
There's the frustration on Matt Hayter.
A kick to the face could solve all the issues. For an Irish whip, Murdoch reverses it. Hayter up and around thinking DDT, but Murdoch saw it coming.
Murdoch just flattens Matt Hayter. Murdoch again with the momentum. Hayter tries to power through.
Twisting brain buster there from Murdoch.
And Matt Hayter kicks out again.
And Nims, you know, both men know the importance of this match. Not only the OPW Men's Championship, but of course, the Global Championship. We're going to get the inaugural champion crowned tonight. Both of these men are looking for championship opportunities at Melbourne City Wrestling and OPW. A great opportunity here at the Sunday Showcase.
Murdoch setting up for that cannonball once more, but Hayter meets him with a boot of his own. Big swinging DDT from Matt Hayter, goes for the cover.
Stacks him up, middle of the ring.
And once again, Murdoch kicks out.
Murdoch could be hurt. I don't know if he's consciously kicking out or it's just instinct at this point.
He said that all Murdoch wants to do is punch, kill, and destroy. Kick out is another one we can add to that list.
Well, he might get a kick to the face right now. Murdoch with the wherewithal to see it coming.
Oh, a big drop kick from Murdoch. And Matt Hayter is rattled.
For those seeing Murdoch for the first time, we're getting a great showing here in the Thornbury Theatre from this young man.
Oh, and Murdoch just misses the cannonball.
See the referee checking on him, a harsh landing on his neck there. Oh,
big sunset flip off the top, and a 3 count.
Here is your winner, Hayter.
What a showing from Murdoch, but Matt Hayter prevails.
He really does. Official ego. He told me he is the greatest pro wrestler to ever wear red and yellow.
Yeah, I could definitely argue with that one. And Matt Hayter just
soaking it in.
Wait a minute.
Oh, no,
my God! Edward Dusk! Where did Edward Dusk come from?
Not even scheduled to be here. Oh, official ego. He's got it into the mind of the Eternal One. This has gone beyond professional.
Edward Dusk is unhinged. Where did Dusk come from?
This is a sign we don't really want to see come back out from Edward Dusk. He's lost his mind.
Edward Dusk is absolutely just out of it.
We're going to have to get more security out here or something. You see the referee, Dylan McKay, and some of our crew here. Oh, geez, they're coming this way. Oh my God, Murdoch's broken loose as well. Oh. Oh, but back in the ring
with a cannonball! A cannonball!
Things have broken down here at the Sunday Showcase. Dusk and Matt Hayter.
Where did Dusk come from?
Somewhere. I have no idea.
Dusk just got taken out by security.
Matt Hayter's been taken out by Murdoch, this maniac.
The following contest is scheduled for 1 fall, and it is for the OPW Men's Championship. Introducing first,
the mayor of Twigtown back in the Thornbury Theatre.
Lucas Fantasia making his return in front of a glowing ovation.
You hear the chants of Twink. Everyone wants a photo with the trendsetter. And again, we keep saying an opportunity. That is the theme of the show. And Lucas Fantasia, he can make history picking up the OPW Men's Championship. He's been so impressive, Mims, over the years for MCW. He could take over OPW tonight as well.
and his opponents.
And this is exciting. People have wanted to see this man here in the Thornbury Theatre for a long time. He's the OPW Men's Champion. Jesse Love, accompanied by Jazzy Kennedy.
Jesse Love has held that OPW Men's Championship for 91 days. That is the same belt that was also held by Mustafa Ali and Adam Brooks as well.
Great lineage. It has set people on the path to bigger and brighter things.
Introducing first, the challenger. Hailing from Twigtown and standing at 5 foot savage, opponent, hailing from your girlfriend's bedroom. Accompanied to the ring by Jazzy Kennedy, he is the OPW Men's Champion, Jazzy Love.
Quite a specimen is Mr. Jazzy Love.
It really is. They don't make him like that often anymore. Carved out of stone. Look at this man. He's got movie star good looks. He's got the body of a world-class athlete. That's what makes him championship material. He doesn't seem to be sweating Lucas Fantasia. Extremely confident is the champ, Jazzy Love. Jazzy Love, no respect, no reverence for where he's competing here in the Thornbury Theatre, talking trash to our faithful fans here.
Lucas Fantasia, the trendsetter, coming up against the OPW Men's Champion, who has been a staple of the Gold Coast wrestling scene for 10 years. So I think Jazzy Love would know a fair bit about influences.
Yeah, I feel like you didn't have to tell me that Jazzy Love is from the Gold Coast, but that makes a lot of sense. And of course, OPW, Oceania Pro Wrestling. If you've ever wondered where Twin Town is, it is part of the Oceania region, of course.
It is.
Oh, Fantasia. Not afraid to play some of those games as well.
I believe that is the one of the welcome packages at Twin Town.
That is that hospitality you get from Lucas Fantasia.
I know that some parts of the Gold Coast you can also get that hospitality. And that too from Jazzy Love as he just knocks Lucas Fantasia flat in his back.
I've never seen so much thrusting so early on in a championship match.
This truly is a Sunday thrust case, it seems, as Jazzy Love tries to take control, but it's Fantasia. These guys are going pound for pound, toe for toe.
Oh, so close to crowning a new champion. We say it so often about Lucas Fantasia. You cannot sell him short when it comes to his technique, the in-ring ability. He is a high-level competitor with a high ring IQ. So Jazzy Love, he's going to have to bring his best.
Lucas Fantasia has tasted championships before. He's a former EPW Tag Team Champion in Perth. He was a staple here at MCW and at EPW. Jazzy Love just making his first appearance inside the Thornbury Theatre.
A lot of pressure for Jazzy Love. You don't want to come into the hallowed halls, the home of Australian Pro Wrestling, put your title on the line and not be victorious. So Jazzy Love, the eyes of the wrestling world are on this man.
Big drop kick from Fantasia. Oh, and that's the ring process if Jazzy Love just rolls out so Fantasia can't pin him.
That's right, no rush, champion's advantage, can't lose the title on a count out. Whoa. Lucas Fantasia doing the right thing. He didn't want to put Jazzy Kennedy in harm's way, unlike Jazzy Love.
Lucas Fantasia, the way that he had to stop himself mid-flight, and that is what Jazzy Love took to open up an advantage, just dropping him onto the ring apron there.
Again, senior referee Edwin Lay, he did start the count. Oh no, Jazzy Love doing the right thing, wanting to be a sportsman, wants to retain in the ring, make a statement. And normally we would say Nims, the X Factor for Lucas Fantasia. He's got the support from the crowd, but maybe for Jazzy Love, his X Factor is the woman who accompanied him to the ring. She's been by his side, Jazzy Kennedy. And here we go.
Well, there we see Jazzy Kennedy just putting the boots to Lucas Fantasia. And this is something that Lucas wouldn't normally be used to.
He's not used to contending with, you know, that extra person on the outside just slapping the taste out of his mouth.
Absolutely not. We know that Lucas can definitely handle the male competitors, but don't know what's going to happen when he's got an outside factor.
Oh, another hip thrust into that neck breaker. A ravishing neck breaker there.
And Fantasia says no, he's not going to give up. Jazzy Love with a powerful Irish rip into the corner.
Sometimes simple works, Jazzy Love. He's got the power to make a move like that. Extra special. Ooh, big running. Just plants Fantasia's head on his knee.
Just flips him, flattens him. And Fantasia kicks out. Jazzy Love cannot believe it.
There's a great combination of moves there from Love. Not enough yet. Here we go, going for the cover again after that leg drop. And looks like the frustration's building, Nims, for Jazzy Love. Maybe he thought it was going to be, you know, a short day in the office here. Oh. Fantasia, so much heart though, still in the match.
The power from Love.
Oh.
The power of Jazzy Love.
Incredible show of strength there, that stalling suplex.
A kick out by Fantasia.
The trendsetter Fantasia has got so much heart. Trying to fight through.
And Fantasia is just getting absolutely manhandled, or woman handled. Is that allowed in Twinktown?
I'm not sure. I've got to check their charter of laws and whatnot. Speak to a legal expert from Twinktown.
Jazzy Love is working Lucas Fantasia down right in the center of the ring.
Thornbury faithful, they're trying to will the Twink on. Fantasia trying to fight through.
Some hard chops and a big elbow from Fantasia.
He can fight, just throwing bombs with Jazzy Love.
Fantasia looking to get his hands on his first men's singles title.
Great escape there from Fantasia.
Sets him up for the big drop kick.
Oh, almost kicked him out of the ring. Oh, he did. Huge opening now for Lucas Fantasia.
Oh, and Fantasia's taking them both out.
Not hesitating this time. Fantasia pulling the trigger.
Here he goes.
You could say that was fair play. Jazzy Kennedy wanted to get in the way. Well, she can get a taste of Fantasia as well.
Lucas Fantasia setting him up for sachet away. Nails it!
Go for it, Lucas.
Fantasia goes for the cover. Oh, in the... Jazzy just put the foot on the rope.
Oh, that is true love from this couple.
Oh, and Fantasia's had enough. Look at him. I believe he's saying, now then, madam, I believe you're not welcome here. A second set, no.
Jazzy Love charged in.
Oh, taste the rainbow!
You can taste, feel, and hear that one. Pin him! Don't twerk! Pin him! Jazzy Kennedy's horrified.
Oh, and a low blow to Fantasia. Edmund Lay didn't see it.
Big knee from Love to retain the championship.
Here is your winner and still OPW Men's Champion, Jesse Love.
Well, it was a fight between mind games. It was a physical battle, but Jesse Love walks away with the OPW Men's Championship. His 91-day reign continues.
He's got the championship, he's got the girl. This man has it all.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first. Hailing from Brisbane, this is One Shot Mitch Ryder.
Mitch Ryder, one shot, getting his first shot here in the Thornbury Theatre. He's got a big task ahead of him.
And his opponents. Hailing from Melbourne, he is the greatest, Jarvis!
Jarvis, an absolute staple here at MCW, a 2023 breakout star, a former Inter-Commonwealth champion, a former women's champion as well.
He's been an award winner. He's been the assistant to the general manager. Jarvis done so much. This is where he's made his name, in the Thornbury Theatre in Melbourne City Wrestling. But of course, here at the Sunday Showcase, brought to you by Oceania Pro Wrestling as well. He's basically defending home turf against One Shot Mitch Ryder.
He is the greatest. It was self-proclaimed, but over the past 12 months, we've definitely seen those accolades just stack up for Jarvis.
He's willed it into existence. It is hard to dispute. Let's go. This should be a great athletic, technical contest.
Now, for those that don't know much about Mitch Ryder, he is one of the most accomplished technical wrestlers you will see. He's had experience in TNA, GCW as well. Forget too, Simon, that because here down south in the Melbourne/Sydney wrestling scene, that Queensland has got some great talent up north.
It is a hotbed as well, and we're seeing one of those men, Mitch Ryder here, trying to match skills with one of our best, Jarvis, or just playing with Ryder, saying, I can escape this. Can he break that hold? And he did just there. And you know, some fans might think, why exert that extra effort? Why do that and take it out of yourself? It's also a mental game. Jarvis saying, it's early on, I've still got gas in the tank. It's going to take more than that to keep the greatest down.
Mitch Ryder, he's got that hybrid style too, but despite his size, he's got the power, he's got the agility.
Very well rounded. And again, taking control with that side headlock on Jarvis. Oh, and he knew that escape was coming. Just broke the momentum by getting to one knee.
And one of the great things too about Mitch Ryder is, even though this is technically Jarvis's home turf, Jarvis has had many matches here in the Thornbury Theatre. This is Mitch Ryder's first attempt here. But look at the way that he's commanding the ring. I spoke too soon as Jarvis, with a quick Hurricane Rana, just brings him off his feet. The head scissors takedown.
Well, that's the tricky thing about calling a match of Jarvis. He can move faster than you can think sometimes. He is so quick in there.
Jarvis goes for a cutter attempt, but Ryder...
Smart move, trying to ground his opponent, but again, the quickness of Jarvis. He can gain control so suddenly. He is so smooth in there. We say that all the time. Oh, Jarvis catching himself throat first on the top rope.
And this is the opening that Mitch Ryder is going to capitalize on.
And I think Mitch Ryder, with that kip up, I think that might have been a shot back at Jarvis saying, hey, I've still got the energy to do that too.
And Ryder with the ground and pound. I mentioned he's got a hybrid style. We saw the power before. We saw a little bit of high flying, and now we're seeing the technical nous from Mitch Ryder. And as I said, he's on enemy territory, but he's been in enemy territory before. Back in August last year, he head to PWA and took on the Tuckman for his sole PWA championship. So
yeah,
he doesn't care. It doesn't have to be a home base. He's more than happy to put the away game on as well.
I like that. Going into enemy territory, taking on the best that any promotion has to offer. And again, for these two men as well, you know they were watching that last match. The OPW men's title still held by Jesse Love. Either man here would love a crack at the belt.
Nice little fisherman suplex from Mitch Ryder. Goes again. Tried to hook the leg as well.
A unique combination there of Northern Lights with that fisherman hook. Even two of those in a row, Nims, not enough to take out Jarvis.
Well, we've seen with Jarvis, even though he's not always the biggest dog in the fight, up against guys like Rocky Monero, Tommy Knight, he's got the heart to try and match it. But Ryder is doing a lot to take it out of the greatest.
And that's what's so great. We're so privileged to be here at this special show, the Sunday Showcase, getting to see talent like Mitch Ryder here in the Thornbury Theatre for the first time. Hopefully, we can see more of him in the future.
Ryder, a very accomplished professional wrestler, also been a part of a tag team, top tier, which have battled the Pariah, TMDK, and even Eric Young and Frankie Kazarian. So he's been in the ring with greats. And Jarvis is just another one to add to those lists.
Well, Jarvis is a greatest.
True. So what you're saying is Jarvis is the top tier.
Absolutely.
Jarvis looks a bit rattled.
Jarvis fighting back. The Ryder catches him. Not letting Jarvis breathe, just staying on top of him. Oh, what's Ryder setting up?
Oh, Ryder going for a guillotine leg drop, but Jarvis has dodged it. Answers with a springboard cutter of his own.
Vintage Jarvis there. This is going to give him that opportunity to catch his breath.
Jarvis bounces to his feet.
Where does this man get it? Still a lot left in him. Oh, springboard cutter.
Just a 2 count to Jarvis.
And if this is your first time seeing Mitch Ryder in action, if you want to see him compete here in OPW and MCW, let your voices be heard on social media. This is the chance for these talents to get in front of our great fans.
Yep, use the hashtag Sunday Showcase. Jarvis squares up. Ryder's in his sights.
Oh, might have been thinking KO Gold.
Ryder goes for the cover. And Jarvis kicks out of...
Oh, Ryder into another pinfall. A crucifix there in the middle of the ring. Look at that, he's not letting up.
Jarvis gets put into the crossface by Mitch Ryder.
Oh, that was incredible technique. And not wasting a chance. If he kicks out, hook him again. If he kicks out, put him in a submission.
The tenacity. Oh, but look at the ring presence of Jarvis. And that's that homegrown advantage as the Thornbury Theatre.
Our fans here, the Thornbury faithful, they have seen Jarvis, this young man, grow from a cocky upstart into what he says he is, the greatest.
Oh, just look at the...
Again!
Jarvis tries to roll it to get a pin. Oh, and what a move by Jarvis to get close to the ropes.
Ryder is like a pit bull. He's not letting go. Only forced to break it by the ropes. From that mount, just raining down punches. Oh, now transitioning into elbows. Oh my God, Jarvis might be knocked out. A referee, Dylan McKay's gonna have to check on Jarvis here.
Mitch Ryder just surveying the damage. Can Jarvis continue? As Ryder plots his next move, he heads to the top rope.
Oh no, this could be very dangerous.
The clip it, Jarvis with the clip it.
Let's put away so many people. Jarvis with the cover.
Here's your winner, the greatest, Jarvis!
Oh, definitely use the hashtag Sunday Showcase. Let us know what you thought of that match. That was a fantastic showing from two of the brightest stars in this country, professional wrestling, Mitch Ryder, and your winner, the man who came out with the dub, Jarvis.
What a showing from Ryder.
I'd be more than happy to see these men run it back. Hell of a match here at the Sunday Showcase, but Jarvis possibly getting a step closer to gold. He could have a chance in OPW.
Let's hope this isn't the last time we do see Mitch Ryder here in MCW or in the Thornbury Theatre. And that's the point of the Sunday Showcase.
Oh, look at this. Jarvis, impressed with what he saw.
It is not often we see Jarvis be a bit humble. Ryder says no. I'll see you next time, buddy.
The following contest is a 6-person elimination scramble. This contest will continue via pinfall or submission until there is only one competitor remaining, and that person will receive a guaranteed entry into the Ballroom Brawl Saturday, 27th of June at the Melbourne Pavilion. And now, introducing first, hailing from the Gold Coast, this is the Dark Horse, Zeke and Andino.
Zeke and Andino, another competitor from the Sunshine State. A lot of Queenslanders here today.
This is the Roaring Tiger, Johari! Hailing from Damo, he's one half of the dropouts,
Scotty Green, the runner-up on Australian Survivor, fresh from Samoa, and back in the Thornbury Theatre. There is no stopping him.
Back to another superstar ovation. This is a smoke show.
Representing Death by Work Rate, Henry!
Elijah Henry just shot out of a cannon. He's excited to be here.
Thornbury Theatre! Give it up for your boy,
Matty Romano, trained by the legendary Carlo Cannon. Here he is making his debut in the Thornbury Theatre.
Sounds like he's giving his family and friends a bunch of tickets. The whole Romano family.
And the final competitor, hailing from Paradise, this is Chad.
Nims, I don't know if this guy has family, has friends. He's a little bit different.
He's a bit different. I've seen bits and pieces of Jarvis as part of Mayhem Pro Wrestling, but aside from that, he is an enigma.
The bell has been rung. This one is officially underway. A guaranteed spot in the Ballroom Brawl. Up the grab. Oh!
And Matty Romano just taking out Elijah Henry.
The roaring Tanafa. Johari. Big strikes to jab. The jab firing back. And can I just say, Scotty Green, we've seen him implement this game plan before. Sometimes it's better to just sit back and let your competition take each other out.
So what you're saying, he's trying to outwit, outblast.
I believe that is what I'm saying. Scott Green, not just a great athlete, he is cerebral when it comes to these kind of matches, these kind of games.
The jab just throws Johari out of the ring.
And also credit to Zeke and Dino, just chilling as well. Hold on.
Oh, Scotty Green says, hang on. We go toe-to-toe with the Dark Horse.
Or have they just become best friends? What on earth is going on?
Scotty Green goes for the cover.
Inside cradle.
And Zeke Andino.
Oh, Romano in the ring with Andino. My goodness, how fast is Matty Romano?
Romano with a quick head scissor takedown. And Romano looking to get aerial, but he's been taken out by jab.
Might have knocked the mustache right off his face there.
And it would take a lot to knock that beautiful mustache off the face of Matty Romano.
More jab. Going outside, just taking it to all of his competitors. That shows a lot of guts.
Romano with a crossbody from the top.
My goodness, the height on that from Romano.
Matty Romano making a big impression in the six-man scramble. He wants that guaranteed entry into the ballroom brawl.
Romano going for the cover on Johari. That warrior spirit of Johari keeps him in the fight. The roaring Tanafa firing back with a big headbutt. And only recently returning from injuries, Johari, but he's looking incredible so far.
Johari going up against Elijah Henry. And coming off better there, but he's taken out from behind. No.
Oh, Zeke Andino just raking the eyes of Johari. That is going to fly in this match.
But there's jab with a quick foot to take out Andino. Big fireman's carry.
He is a big man, jab.
Oh, look at the power of jab. A double.
We're going for a double possible Samoan drop. He had him in that fireman's carry position. Oh, big Death Valley driver there.
Zeke Andino, trained by Seth Rollins' Black and Brave Academy.
Johari just cutting jab in half there. Big spear.
And there's our first elimination.
Jab has been eliminated.
Jab looking good, although he is the first eliminated. 5 men still have the opportunity to get that guaranteed spot in the Ballroom Brawl, a match which has led to championships, led to greatness, led to legacies here in MCW.
Elijah Henry with a quick takes out Johari and eliminates him.
Johari has been eliminated.
And it might have been hard to see, but jab, he delivered that spin kick to Johari when he was leaning over the ropes.
A bit of tit for tat.
Elijah Henry, oh, not watching his back. Romano going for that cover. Matty Romano, he has gained a cult following, competing in other promotions, getting his shot at the big time here thanks to MCW and OPW. Andino wants to get his licks in as well on Matty Romano.
Elijah Henry just tossed out Scott Green like some trash. And these two young upstarts, Andino and Elijah Henry, bit of a disagreement, and that's the opening for Matty Romano.
See, I don't know if I like that game plan. It's elimination. Who cares who eliminates who? Well, just let them get the pin.
Well, it's that fighting spirit of Matty Romano.
Oh, well, of course, for Romano, he's the target.
And a big hurricane run that eliminates Elijah Henry.
But Elijah Henry and Andino trying to fight over who's going to take out Romano.
He's fighting over the scraps.
Oh, big Falcon arrow there. Not enough still to take out Romano. Use the hashtag Sunday Showcase if you want to see more of Matty Romano. It sounds like the Thornbury faithful, they want to see this man here.
Absolutely they do.
They've been waiting for it. So far he's been looking great in this six-man scramble, but he's in no man's land.
Scott Grimm with a front splash out of nowhere. And he's
Zeke Andino has been eliminated.
He has eliminated Andino. We're down to our final three: Elijah Henry, Matty Romano, and Scotty Green.
Elijah Henry, this man has been really impressive here today.
Yep.
Says death by work rate.
Trained at the OPW School of Pro Wrestling under the learning tree of Davis Storm, Damian Slater. We can see it, but Matty Romano doesn't care about your resume.
Romano, he might not have that size and strength advantage, but so far he's been showing a lot of heart, a lot of athleticism. Another Hurricane Rana. Says why not?
Romano with a 619 to Scotty Green.
Can he do it? Matty Romano.
Oh no, he's just had an elbow to the head from Elijah Henry.
Matty Romano has been eliminated.
And Elijah Henry is not making any friends here on the East Coast, taking out Matty Romano.
Oh, Romano might have been the sentimental favourite for some of the crowd, but Elijah Henry, he does not care. He's here to make a name for himself. And he could be punching his ticket into the ballroom brawl, but he's got a big obstacle in front of him, the smoke show. Scott Green still in the fight. Those strikes so deadly from Henry. Oh, the pad's off.
Scotty Green with a super kick.
Oh, screw.
Elijah Henry has been eliminated. Your winner and guaranteed an entry to the Ballroom Bowl, Scott Green.
Scotty Green. He is outwit, outlasted, and he has survived.
Oh, but it's only step one, Nims. He's punched his ticket into the ballroom brawl. But in the Melbourne Pavilion, can Scott Green take it all home and get a shot at the MCW World Championship?
Outlast. That was the last one. I could never get that one. He outwitted, outplayed, and outlasted all the other six in the six-man scramble to come out victorious. And hopefully he'll be punching that ticket at the Melbourne Pavilion for Ballroom Brawl.
Listen to the ovation.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the OPW Women's Tag Team Championship. Introducing first,
Getting our first look here, first class Enterprise, Aysha and Melissa Averillo.
Melissa Averillo, trained by Madison Eagles, Nick Moretti and Robbie Eagles.
And their opponents.
It's already a staple in PWA.
But this new team, they've got a massive task ahead of them. A team that's been carrying the gold for a reason, Eugenie and Billie Mack, the OPW Women's Champions. Great reception for the OPW Women's Tag Team Champions.
The OPW Women's Tag Team Championships have been, these guys won these belts off the Backslide Girls last year and have held on to them ever since. Taking out Shay Cassidy.
Introducing first, the challengers. This is the team of Aysha and the 6'3" Tower of Power, Melissa Averillo. Together, they are First Class Enterprise. And their opponents, the team of the handsome one, Billie Mack, the golden body, Eugenie. They are your OPW Women's Tag Team Champions.
Aysha providing some feedback for a little bit of a vocal minority here in the Thornbury Theatre. But let's do this.
Aysha can give it as well as she can take. She's first class. She's not going to take that kind of disrespect.
Now we might wonder just why Aysha is here, because normally she's a renowned singles competitor. But here she is enlisting the services of Melissa Averillo as part of First Class Enterprise. But Aysha has been in the tag divisions recently. She recently wrestled the Inspiration at AEW House Rules, teaming with Frankie B from PWA.
But look at the team she's put together. She had that opportunity. OPW said, hey, we want to give you a shot at the Tag Team Championships. She went and recruited the 6'3" Melissa Averillo. What a team. Oh, the Golden Marty. Great to see Eugenie back here in the Thornbury Theatre.
Yeah, Eugenie has run roughshod throughout the MCW women's division in the past. Had a mighty war with Erica Reed.
That's right, a former women's champ in MCW. Currently playing her trade in the tag division for OPW. A well-rounded competitor and warrior is Eugenie.
But Aysha has also had her share of battles as well. And in comes a Melissa Averillo.
And this is great. They might seem like an odd couple, but that makes great tag teams. We've seen it so many times throughout history. You bring the speed, you match it with the power, the technique with the strength. First class enterprise. They seem like a well-rounded team.
And
on
Melissa
paper.
Averillo, even though Eugenie is well credentialed, Mel has gone up against some of the brightest names here in Australian pro wrestling. Shea Cassidy, Jessica Joy, Cherry Stevens.
And look, you could say in those matches she would be the powerhouse, but normally Eugenie brings that strength. But she's going to have to use her tag team partner, Billie Mack and Eugenie, both trying to take down
Look at the power of Averillo. And that's why Aysha has enlisted this 6-foot beast.
Beast respectfully, it sounds strange to say, but she is a 6'3" powerhouse. Towering over the competitors.
And this really is a smart business decision from Aysha.
Incredible. The business savvy of the well-educated first-class Aysha. Billie Mack just getting a taste of Aysha.
Aysha goes for the cover. Billie Mack's first appearance here in the Thornbury Theatre. So she's very much going to be following the lead of her tag team partner, Eugenie.
Great to see her here in the Thornbury Theatre again. That's what the Sunday Showcase is all about. A mix of styles, a mix of competitors from around the country.
This is what's so good about Aysha too. We have seen just what she can do in singles competition. So she's gone up against some of the best names in the business. She's got wins over the WWE Zaria, such veterans like Shazza McKenzie, and went to an absolute recent war with former WWE NXT Women's Champion Indy Hartwell. Look at that big boot, and Aysha gets involved too. A first-class enter. Just Billie Mack getting a little introduction to first-class enterprise. You don't need to put that on your LinkedIn.
Averillo went for the cover there, staying on her opponent. Wise decision, and again, classic tag team wrestling. Keep your opponent in your corner. Don't let him get any chance at a tag. Oh, but Billie Mack sneaks through. Tags in Eugenie.
The Golden Body with a head full of steam. Takes out Melissa.
Eugenie running wild here in the Thornbury Theatre.
The quickness of Aysha, though, gets out of the way. And a spear from Eugenie. The Golden Body going for the cover. This could be elementary. And a kick out by Aysha.
A deep cover as well, hooking both legs. That's that experience from Eugenie. That was a great plan, but Aysha still in it. Oh, Eugenie looking to put Aysha to sleep. Finds salvation in the corner. Billie Mack tags herself back in.
Look at the teamwork from Eugenie and Billie Mack.
They've definitely put it together. Oh my God.
Averillo just takes out Eugenie.
I don't think Billie Mack realizes it. She went for the cover. Oh, Averillo grabs her by the neck.
A huge choke slam from Averillo.
Oh, the giant paying off for Aysha. First class enterprise. Oh, they've done it.
here are your winners and new OPW Women's Tag Team Champions, First Class Enterprise.
It was a wise business decision. Aysha, she had the opportunity to put a team together. She found the yin to her yang. The speed, the strength, the size, they've got it all. First Class Enterprise, your new OPW Women's Tag Team Champion.
And what a crowning moment for Aysha. We've seen her have single success on the independent scene, but now to get a major title here in the Thornbury Theatre. Well done to Aysha.
And well done to Averillo.
First Class Enterprise, day one of success.
It's a hell of a grand opening, that's for sure.
Thornbury Theatre, it is time for your Sunday Showcase main event, where we are going to be crowning the first ever OPW Global Champion. Introducing first,
This is going to be Nims. We are seeing the giant Shanky Singh. He's going to be competing to possibly become the inaugural global champion here in OPW. And of course, we've got to say welcome to Scott Green here at the commentary desk. How you going, man?
What's going on? What's going on, boys, bro? I had to come out here and have a look at this. I couldn't believe Shanky Singh and Boudreaux are here tonight in the global championship, bro. This is mad.
Getting a front row seat at what's going to be one of the biggest matches in Australian pro wrestling. A new champion crowned here tonight.
Absolutely, but before we even get involved, we've got to say, Scotty, congratulations on becoming runner-up in Australian Survivor. Well done, brother.
Thanks, bro. I mean, it was for only runner-up, but I won tonight, and I'm going to the ballroom brawl, bro.
Absolutely. Let's go. Today, you outplayed, outwitted, and outlasted.
Let's go, baby. I love to hear that.
Look at the size of Shanky Singh.
That's a big boy.
He's a big drink of water, making his OPW return.
And his opponent.
Speaking of big boys.
Well, Nims, you said Shanky Singh is making his return, but making his debut is this absolute terrifying monster, Parker Boudreaux.
A former WWE superstar. He's also been in AEW as well. But since leaving, he has torn it up in MLW and wrestling in Japan. He wants some gold. It's a big flight from the States, and he wants to take a championship back for his troubles.
He's been calling his shot on social media for weeks, it seems. He said he's coming here to become the champion of Australia. And Scotty, what do you think, looking at these two giants in the ring right now?
I'm thinking that I don't think this ring can handle this match, my guy. Are you kidding me? Look at the size of these dudes.
Introducing first, the competitor to my right, hailing from India and standing at 7'1", weighing in at 308 pounds. This is Shanky Singh! And his opponents, hailing from the Cleat Japanese Dojo, standing in at 6'4", weighing 295 pounds. This is the BFD Parker Boudreaux!
If you want a size comparison, if you want to see how big these boys are, just look at Edwin in between them, my guy. Look at this.
Barely coming up to the armpits of either man. In any other circumstance, Scotty, you would say Parker Boudreaux is an absolute giant. But Shanky Singh, towering over everyone.
It's the OPW Global Championship that is up for grabs here.
The big gold up for grabs.
Beautiful championship. Ooh, probably wouldn't mind adding that one to your collection, Scotty.
I'm just having a look. I'm just having a little look. That's so bad. But does that mean I have to wrestle one of these guys?
That would be the case.
Oh, brother.
Here we go. If you're in the Thornbury Theatre, you can say, I was there when these two juggernauts went head to head.
It's history here today at the Sunday Showcase. The first ever global champion being crowned.
And Shanky Singh, I've mentioned that he has been in OPW before. We first saw him at Bret Hart's Australian Stampede back in 2024 in Ballarat. Former WWE superstar, wrestled Gunther as part of Superstar Spectacle in 2023, so he's definitely used to the bright lights.
Oh, dude, this is a star-studded affair. This is mad.
You got the greatest seat in the house right now, Scotty.
Yes, sir.
Boudreaux, he's deceptively athletic, a standout in college. It's not just power from him, so fast as well. And you might not want it to be just power when you're in there with someone like Shanky.
Scotty, these are two blokes that you wouldn't exactly see on the streets of Dubbo anytime soon.
Nah, bro, they've never heard of Dubbo. But you got to imagine that this is, if you're going down to power, Parker is going to come out second best every time. As we see right there, Parker has to turn this into a pro wrestling match. He needs to get Singh down to the mat.
It might be the pride, though. You know, he's always the strongest. He's trying to prove that still, but it has backfired. You're right. Shanky Singh taking control. Brute strength, brute power from the giant. Oh my God, you can feel
stage just moved.
The entire stage just moved after that Irish whip. You can feel the ground shaking.
There's an earthquake in Melbourne, and that earthquake is named Shanky Singh. Wow.
Look at the size of this beast, this behemoth. And Parker Boudreaux actually looks taken aback. I don't think he realized he'd have this much of a challenge, but he's not backing down.
Both men brawling on the outside. And if it's a double count out, it's not going to lead to a champion.
Maybe I'll get to take it home.
We'll consult the rule book.
You got to imagine Edward's going to let this one go, considering the stakes at hand here, boys.
Absolutely, that's a great point. The referee's discretion. You can see him holding back a little bit on the count. We don't want to see a 10 count. We don't want to see a double count out with something this momentous. A day like this, a brand new championship being crowned for the first time.
Shanky Singh cobbing that ring pole, but it's barely shaking him.
No, absolutely not. It's like he just ran into a toothpick.
Just look at him get into the ring. You know how much effort? Oh, no. And that's it. Parker's got it now.
He's grounded the big man.
Chop the tree, brother.
And he is just using that athleticism.
Oh, Shanky looked in trouble there. He was shaking his head in that pin. His leg might be busted.
I don't think he could believe it. For someone that big, they're never really used to someone matching power with him. Boudreaux doing his best to bring that fight to Shanky. And here we go, we're seeing it, that pro wrestling, that technique. Not just about the power.
As I said, gentlemen, if this turns into a wrestling match, Shanky is in trouble, and we're seeing it right now. Parker going to work on that leg.
Parker's doing the right thing, you're right. He's chopped that big man down. If he's on his back, Shanky can't use that size advantage. Great way to jar a knee there. Again, 6'4" is Parker. 295 pounds. I don't know the exact transition to kilograms, but it's a lot.
I think that's like 250 kilos.
It could be. Neither of us mathematicians, it seems. But Scotty, I got to say, you went into Survivor, of course. We saw on social media, you lost a lot of weight. You've put it back on. If you were going to compete against either of these guys, would that be the plan? Would you try and bulk up even more, or would you not even try and match strength in a match like this?
It's not, I'm not matching strength with either of these two giants. If I'm going into this match, there's one thing I can do and one thing only, and that's get these boys gassed. And hope I don't gas out the process.
At the risk of sounding like Jim Ross, this guy's a former collegiate footballer, Simon, so he's got the stamina in the tank. He can go.
Absolutely, brother, but I stood on pegs for 3.5 hours. And look, I ain't got an ounce of quit in me. I'm too dumb to quit. But Shanky also not quitting here. The crowd now rallying behind Shanky. Let's see if he can make something of it.
And you know what that's like, that X factor, that extra person in your corner when you've got the crowd rocking.
It means everything. Oh, he's back on his feet and he's not going down.
Boudreaux like a bull just trying to charge at him.
Huge sidewalk slam.
That could be it.
Oh. Almost had a new champ.
I'm interested to see how Shanky gets up here. A lot of damage done to that leg. How much does he have left in the tank?
And for a man his size, it's going to put a lot of bearing when he does stand up. That extra weight.
He looks all right.
He's looking pretty good.
Parker is not.
Just Shanky delivering that massive boot to the throat. Now, Nims, you've tried doing your research. What size shoe does Shanky wear?
That's a shoe that looks like he's had to chop down a tree to put that on there. It is a massive boot.
It's the size of a small car almost.
Oh, and back to the leg goes.
Parker Boudreaux just, as you said, Scotty, you got to chop that tree down. Doesn't help that this tree looks like the beanstalk the giant, the Jack had to climb to reach the giant.
And now two behemoths just trading blows in the center of the ring. Big, meaty men slapping meat. This is great.
There is a lot of beef in the ring at the moment. To quote Wade Barrett, two beef planets. Shanky Singh manhandling Parker. Big boots.
The strength to deliver what is essentially an Irish whip with somebody's head. Shanky Singh is incredible.
Big elbow drop. That has to be it.
And Parker kicks out.
That is the biggest man you've ever seen, landing all of his weight with his elbow pinpoint into your chest.
And a move like that, Scott, what does that do? Does it take the wind out of you? Does it hurt, or just everything?
You actually go blind from how bad it hurts. Like, you can't breathe, you're blind, you can hear the crowd maybe, but it could be lights, it could be curtains here for Parker.
No, Parker dodges, gets out, gets out of the choke slam attempt, builds a head up of steam.
Shanky was ready.
Are getting up on the stage here.
They're getting a little bit close for comfort.
I don't like
Stay
this.
away.
Oh, these. Oh, no. A little too close to comfort. Shanky not caring if it's in the ring right now. He's just grounding and pounding Parker.
Straight rights.
This is looking a little bit antsy here at the moment.
We like being
Can't
close.
win the match. Oh, stay away,
We
brother.
want the fans
Hey,
to come,
hey,
but
hey.
oh, no.
Oh no.
Oh, yeah.
Good God.
Just trying to get out of the way. Oh, what? Oh, my God.
Oh, he's just got through! He's just got through the stage! Shanky has just destroyed Parker Boudreaux.
Parker Boudreaux is out. The table's gone.
Parker Boudreaux has just been thrown through the dump from Shanky. Scotty Green, what are you doing? Scotty Green! Scotty Green should not get involved.
I don't think anyone should get involved right now. Oh, Boudreaux's got to be out, but Shanky doesn't care.
Shanky does not care. Look at the size of these humans.
And this is what this championship means. These men destroying each other, destroying everything in their path to become the OPW Global Champion. This has got to be it. Edwin Lay checking on Parker. He might just have to call it off.
What is Scotty doing? Scotty's got a death wish.
You heard him on commentary. He had so much reverence for these men, but if Shanky's going to... Oh, okay, Scotty. Discretion, the better part of valor, I guess. Oh, Boudreaux with a head of steam. How is he up? Oh, my God, he's delivered the spear. Oh, look at...
Here is your winner, and the first ever OPW Global Champion, the BFT, Parker Boudreaux.
A historic day here in the Thornbury Theatre. The Sunday Showcase. History made as Parker Boudreaux becomes the first ever OPW Global Champion. How did he survive? How did he survive any of this, Nim?
Simon, there is absolute carnage here at ringside. And Parker Boudreaux.
This was like a real-life monster movie. King Kong, Godzilla, Alien vs. Predator.
This is crazy. And there are hundreds here in the Thornbury Theatre that can say, I was here when Parker Boudreaux beat the odds and became the OPW Global Champion.
Beat the odds, defied logic. This man should have a broken back, a broken neck.
He is built different. And what a privilege to see this. We've
Absolute carnage, Nims.
Thank you for joining us here at the Sunday Showcase. Remember, the next time we're going to be, even our broadcast colleague Lindsay Howard doesn't know what's happening.
Like a war zone.
The next time we're going to be here in the Thornbury Theatre is for High Stakes, May 23rd. Get your tickets, mcwtix.com.au. Thanks for joining us here at the Sunday Showcase. We're out of time. We'll catch you next time.